Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Wednesday, December 4th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, set the disclosure aside. We do have a crude oil inventory report today. Crude oil is in a short trade with a stop and reverse long entry at 70.33. At the moment, we're still in the short. Unleaded is in a long trade. Target 1 traders on unleaded got done on this trade at 9:02, came exactly to target 1, and then 1 tick on the trailer. And target 2 traders picked up the 1 tick times 2 positions, then took a full loss of 34 ticks. Yeah, 34 tick risk. So down 68, less than 2 we were up. Down 66. And crude did trigger into the long. Long was too early, so our first trade was the short. So we went, and I adjusted that 2 ticks around the 50 EMA. So we go 12 to 33, 21 ticks, down 42. We have a get in sync short on the YM and a get in sync long on soybeans. Coming up for 9:30 start, 8:30 Central start time. Both of those are traded out of Chicago. Micro Russell is flat. Pound Aussie is in a short trade. Trying to get down, working very slowly down to money management. Bouncing along the 20 SMA there, just below it. All right, we now have a get in sync long on. Actually, that's not just a get in sync. That is a valid trade. And it is a get in sync. And we just triggered in. exactly 20 ticks to target 1. So that is going to be the valid. Oh, and now we have a stop and reverse to short at 94. Yeah, 97, yeah, 94. And then it bounces, stops and reverses to long. Now, was that? I would say that's probably too fast to get caught. Yeah, 6 seconds. That was too fast to catch. So you just mark it out, and it went too far. Now we are in a long. Yeah, 16 seconds on that bar, so we should be in this trade. And target 2 would have been our objective here. And we did pick up that for 24. We're trailing. Now at 49. Now at 54. Soybeans still get with the get in sync. Trailer at 64, 68 now on the YM. 72, YM pushing strong move higher. 78. And we stop out at 78. The entry was at 23. Actually, no, the entry would have been at 21 because we were flat. So 21 to 78 is 57 ticks. And that will definitely get us positive. So the YM is done. Crude with a short stop and reverse at 17. Hasn't triggered in yet, I don't believe. Yep, just triggered in just then as it came back from putting the marker there. So we are now short. And a stop and reverse on unleaded as well at 27. No, actually that's at 24. No, 23. And looks like it just triggered in. triggered in short. Crude trade went short. And target 1 and money management on crude. So the stop will come to 16. Actually, we would have come down. Oh, wait a minute. Money management was actually, with the stop and reverse adjustment, would have been 07, so we were looking for target 2 actually. Minimum 10 ticks. So our money management was 07. Target 1 was just 9 ticks. So we actually still have, we are at money management now and at 16. But our actual target is target 2, which looks like 70.01. And soybeans triggered into the log. Micro Russell, break even and a winner. Watching the other stuff go on. And we're trailing. That's an approximate point, and we did stop out. That is a target 3 win. And a couple of ticks on the trailer. Coming very close to target 2. And we did get targets 2 and 3 on crude. That is definitely helpful. We're very close to a target 2 on unleaded. Unleaded stop at 21. Unleaded needs one more push down. Potential stop and reverse at 983.5 on soybeans. Micro Russell with a long trade. And Micro Russell with a loss, so break even, win, loss on the micro Russell. And now a short trade. Trade set up, but not triggered in yet. Now it triggers in. Looks like unleaded stops out at 701. Didn't quite get down to target 2. Third trade on crude picked up 16 and 23 for 39 ticks. And that's going to be close to break even, but I believe it's going to be slightly negative. And we did stop and reverse to short on soybeans. I would probably adjust that soybeans trade around the 200 EMA, adjust the stop. That was afraid of picking up. And a long on unleaded. And we pick up target 1 on the pound Aussie, so this will be a power quitting trade there as well. The next target of interest is target 2. We've got to work down through the 50 EMA to get there. We do have a crude inventory report at 10:30, so there will be no 10 a.m. crude mini session. right. Unleaded. Yeah, not quite getting the money management. Soybeans still working on its short trade. 771 for the pound Aussie trailer. And we got another full loss on the micro Russell. So that is 2 break-even win, 2 losses. And a long on the micro Russell. Trade number 5. And that looks like money management. Moved up 1. So 36.1 was actually money management. So we are at break even. Almost to target 3 there. And target 3, so that is win number 2. Two wins, 1 break even, 2 losses. Now an Aussie stock moves down to 68. We hit target 2. We'll come down to target 3 next. 13 and 22 pips on the first 2 targets. So 35 pips in hand, plus 74 to 68, 6 pips times still 3 outstanding positions on the trailer. Now let's move unleaded up here over 1M. So we can take a look at micro in Q. We wait 4 minutes after market open. I suspect that was probably avoidable, or not a trade to get in sync with. I wouldn't want to get in sync with it coming down that quickly off of it. And then we take a full loss. Is that 40? Yeah, we definitely take a full loss. And we are now in a long. loss and in a long trade. Micro Russell going through target 4 now. 36.3 for the trailing stop. Bringing a very nice trade. Not just missing. Micro NQ money management. Micro Russell stops out on trade number 5. We can take one more trade. Another even closer to the money management on Micro NQ. Still short on soybeans and short the pound Aussie. And final try, let's see how quick that was. 25. Oh yeah, 25-second bar. Yep. Loss number 3 on the Micro Russell. Short trade. Yeah, we got a long trade that, let's see, unleaded. What did we get there? A lot of activity on the. Oh yeah, no, that's not it. Oh, there we are. Yeah, we took a positive stop and reverse, then it gave us a break even. And we did get money management on the Micro NQ. Stop and reverse possibility. 86.5. So 87. Yeah. 987 for the stop and reverse. And it looks like we did not get there yet. So we are still currently in the short. Soybeans still short. Pound Aussie stock moves down now to 66. That is 8 pips times 3, 24 pips on the trailer so far. Targets 3, 4, and trail positions still active. Break even stop out on the micro NQ. Pound Aussie looking like it may stop out here. Micro NQ with a short trade did trigger in. So we have a loss and a break even. And in trade number 3 on micro NQ. And there's money management on micro NQ. Still short on soybeans. 1 tick away from stop and reverse. And now we have a stop and reverse on no, actually we have a stop out right down there at the 50 EMA. 97.56. So we go 74 to 56, I believe. Yeah, 74 to 56. 18 ticks times 3 positions. It's 54 ticks, or 54 pips plus the 35 we picked up on the targets. Gives us 89 pips on the morning. And we are done with Pound Aussie. Looks like we survived so far on the micro NQ and then stop out. So that is a second break even on trade number 3. Soybeans is still short. Pound Aussie is now flat. Micro Russell is done. Unleaded, I suspect, is, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Yeah, it's 6 trades on unleaded, so it's done. Long trade on the micro NQ. Oh, I missed that. We did get target 3 on the Pound Aussie, so 35 plus 31 is 66. And then we had 2 positions at 18, so another 36 is 102 pips rather than 89. Unleaded back down here where it normally lives. And bring back the micro NQ. It's trying to make its way up to money management. Soybeans got long, stopped and reversed to short, and that's where we are. We went 85.5 to 83.5. So that would be 8 points down. Micro Russell and the YM both pushing down, and Micro NQ pushing up. That seems to be a fairly common occurrence lately. So Micro NQ seems to be going opposite, and there is money management. So that's going to be our third money management trade, at least. No worse than break even on this trade. We got about 7 minutes before I'll need to shut this session down and prep for the crude oil inventory session at 10:30. And we get to target 2 on Micro NQ on this trade. And trying to get there. Looks like 1 tick away. And there is target. Target 2 at 21,450 flat. Okay. So that is a win. And now we'll look for target 3. And quickly up to target 3. So that's going to get us positive on the session. And we will move up to target 4. 1 loss, 2 break evens, and a solid win that we're now trailing at 42.5 or 42.5. YM going sideways. Micro Russell kind of going a little sideways itself, as is the Micro NQ. We can take up to 2 more trades on Micro NQ after this one. We won't have time to take a look at those in this session. YM and Micro Russell turning down, and Micro NQ stops out. So we have 2 more trades on the Micro NQ. We are still short on soybeans, even though it's now tracking the long trade. Our stop and reverse kept us in the short. Crude pushing down pretty hard. I don't like that ahead of the crude report. That usually means that the reaction on the crude report and the trading after it is going to be rather muted. And looks like we touched the session low on soybeans, which is also the stop on the long stop and reverse. So that cancels the stop and reverse. So we are back to our original short trade. Also triggered in a new short as well. Looking for 81 3/4 from target 1. And unfortunately, it is time to call this session. Crude oil inventory report in 15 minutes. So I will be back in about 10 minutes. We'll take a look at the inventory report reaction and start looking for trades at 2 minutes after. So I will see you back in about 10 minutes. Everybody have a good one. See you shortly.